Hello! I'm back with another vlog. It feels like it's been forever. So today is gonna be fun. We're gonna go old school. We're gonna go classics, aka pumunta tayo sa Ukayan and mag-shopping lang tayo together. So just to keep things a little more interesting, I asked for some suggestions from my friend Maine, and she suggested that I pick out my budget blindly. In here are four different budgets. So I have 100, 200, 500, tsaka 1,000. So kung ano yung mabunod ko today, yun ang ating budget for the day. Okay lang sana yung 100, pero kailangan mo kasing maging sobrang creative. So yung 100, kailangan sobrang creative ka. Yung 1,000 naman, ayoko kasi parang feel ko sobrang dami. Like, ewan ko dahil sobrang kuripot pa ako. I feel like 1,000 at the ukay-ukay is so much. Okay. Alright, ito. Ito na! My budget is... Oh! Perfect! So there you go. Our budget today is 500 pesos. We're going to see if we can stretch that to the very limit and actually find stuff that's worth thrifting, not just cheap stuff. We want to get things of value. Okay? See you in a bit. We're gonna go to Anonas right now.
Although I have a budget today, I didn't really come with a plan in terms of what I'm looking for. I just came in prepared as possibly as I could. So there you go. I've got my cap, my tumbler, my fanny pack. I also brought a towel because the last time na nag-ukay ako, I sweated so much and tissue was just not enough. So here I am on the Grab. We finally arrived at Anonas. It's right by the LRT station. The building is called Lolo Oboy's Commercial Center, and there are 3 floors to be found here. If you've seen my Anonas vlogs before, you probably have an idea of the lay of the land, but this is the ground floor. I usually go up, all the way up to the 3rd floor. I've got my 500 pesos here, and we're gonna start here at the top floor. It's actually kind of sad because if you can look at those 2 units on the right, they used to be ukay-ukays, but they have gradually been transformed into blank spaces or empty spaces. I guess they're going to be rented out for other commercial uses. But there is still one ukay-ukay here on the 3rd floor that you can visit. Yung look niya, or the way that they curate the items, is a bit more bro-y, kind of John Z. I don't know if I'm using these terms correctly. I didn't go inside because it's not really my style. But yeah, please do go visit if that's your type of fashion. And I went downstairs to the 2nd floor naman. If you're coming from the 3rd floor, it's the first door on the left. I didn't find anything in this shop, but the jackets there were actually quite nice. I didn't bother looking at them because I knew they would be a little more expensive. Probably would eat up my budget if I ever bought one. Browse lang ako dun sa 50 peso rack. I heard that office casual is coming back. It's probably, a revival of the late 2010s. I also want to say I really love the old-fashioned lettering in the Ukay Ukay stores here. I wish they never go away. I wanted to show this pink twin set because I was thinking of getting it, although it was too expensive, because I really want to thrift a twin set. I know it's kind of granny, but that's just my style. So I thought, okay, I'd look at the cheaper stuff and see if I'd find something. This is so Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, starring Lindsay Lohan, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but this totally reminds me of her. I also had a similar dress at my grad ball. This blue coat reminded me so much of Bill Cunningham, and also random Chanyeol reference here because he just wore it at a magazine shoot recently. This is so Y2K. I mean, the Y2K girls are gagging. There were some interesting long sleeve tops that were on sale, so yun yung mostly nakita ko that day. And yun, if you like thin sweaters, there were some nice ones too. This is actually maternity wear. It's H&M maternity, if I'm not mistaken, and it's really nice if you want to wear maternity that's more office friendly. I also liked this striped Breton top, but I gasped here because I found this really beautiful sheer mauve top. Look at the embellishments on the chest area. They even have some on the sleeves and it's back to back. Okay guys, I don't know how I feel about boleros. I wore the hell out of them back in the day, but I don't know if I'm prepared for a revival. This is so kitschy though. I really like it. I feel like if you want to make boleros happen again, this is a really, really good one. This is not my type of top, but I feel like a Bridgerton loving girly would be into it. If you like a bit more Renaissance fashion and you're maybe more cool tuned, you'd like that. I love this kind of 90s gothic top. It's sheer, it's layered, it's got all these textures. Can you imagine just wearing this with like a black maxi skirt? Oh my god, this was so beautiful, but you know what? I ended up leaving it behind. I just feel like another thrift queen should get it. This sheer blue long sleeve top was also nice, but I also left it behind. But this one, oh my god, I found the twin set of my dreams. It wasn't the pink one, but this one was in the 35 peso rack. Oh my god, and it's stunning. I love it. So it's 35 each. I also ended up bringing home this one, this sheer black cardigan that I plan on wearing more as a top. I really, really like it. It's just, there's something about it. So the goods have been secured. I'm just taking a quick break here because it's a bit tiring. So I'm going to take a water break and move to the next Ukay Ukay now. This is Gino's Boutique and I like it here because of how they merchandise the items. There were some sale items out front with the clothes. There was some jewelry, although, you know, every time I come back here, I notice that some of the jewelry is still there. So if you feel like haggling, honestly, like just go for it. They don't always say yes, but it's worth a try. What stood out for me here is that there were some smaller items on sale. These wallets were 50 pesos each. Their clutches, their wallets, they're very nice quality. So I went through this pile and I feel like this would be such a great bridesmaid gift. Like if you're coming up with like gifts to give your entourage, you can put like a vintage clutch bag in the mix. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Anyway, the Hayon from Twice is also on. Um, this well loved black clutch or pouch was also included in the sale. Let me walk you right through the store because it's kind of arranged like Flying Tiger if you've been to that shop where you really have to go through everything to get to the other end of to the exit, I guess. And it just makes you want to look at every single thing and see if there's something that you might have not spotted the last time you were here. People have asked me where I get some of my sunglasses and glasses, and honestly, I check Ukay Ukays, like the ones in Anonas. I went through the mezzanine floor. It's just kind of like a half floor, so it's between the ground and the second floor. This is where their property management office is, by the way. It has a full view of the Ukay Ukay, which I thought was a little bizarre.
Not weird at all, I guess.
This one had a 4 for 100 rack that I tried to go through, but I didn't really spot anything that I liked that day. This apple green mini skirt was quite cute though. There were some nice skirts, but nothing that I don't already have, so this was just me browsing around really. This is such a sweet little house vest or house coat, or you know, you could even wear this out if you want to. I can just imagine someone going gardening in this and having a nice cup of tea in their veranda. I don't know if that's the fantasy, if you want a cozy little fantasy like that. This one is also the same vibe, but a little more farmhouse. It's a kind of chambray material and it has some sweet flowers embroidered on it. They had a jacket rack that was 50 pesos, so I looked at some of those stuff, even though it is still freaking hot in Manila right now. This was so pretty, but I tried it on and it was so hard because of all the slits, like the holes, so my fingers just kept poking through them, so I didn't end up even like showing a try on of that. This one stood out for me because I thought it was kind of rock and roll, and then I saw that it was kind of more Vegas-y, gaudy, and I was like, okay, let's see. I don't know, something about it. So I thought I would try that on. The vest thing or the vest top was really cute, but I feel like it was not the right fit for me, so I passed on this. This was also so pretty, black and pink with all the ruffle, but I already bought the black cardigan from the previous store, so I left this behind, although this was just 50 pesos. So pretty. And I think it was brand new, if I remember correctly. It had a tag, but yeah, I left it behind. Anyway, this was the hoodie. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at the ribbon ruffle cardigan, I also wish I kind of got that. But this was so similar, like spiritually, maybe not the same, but like it's black, it's pink, it's kind of girly. I don't know. So that's why I was like, I'd rather get this one. So there you go. I only bought that one hoodie. This is the final shop on the ground floor. There were still a few stores on the first floor or the ground floor that I didn't end up going to anymore because I was already getting a little exhausted. And I opted to just go to this one because I usually find something good here and the items aren't too expensive. I started off at the back part because that's where they had a lot of their 4 for 100, like sale items. I really like this pajama top, but it was stained and I just didn't want to take a chance on it. It just felt so coastal grandma, coastal auntie. Another Y2K banger. I thought this was going to be hideous, but I was like, wait, I low-key kind of love it. Another sheer long sleeve top with the collar popping out. There's something about it. Again, office wear is coming back. Tag your friend who's still having a brat summer because this is definitely it. Crochet brat granny. I tried on two things and I ended up getting both of them. This red cheongsam dress was so pretty. I didn't think it would fit me. It's also a bit of an awkward length, so it's kind of like a tunic top. I'm not sure what to wear at the bottom. Maybe you guys can suggest something because I have a long torso. I just don't want it to truncate me in a weird way. Another dress that I did not expect I would like. This is black, it's witchy, it's kind of shimmery, but it's not like cutesy. I don't know what's with the black right now, but I just keep gravitating towards black. Let's just take a quick snack break because I was getting exhausted already. Just drinking water was not enough. I needed salt. I needed electrolytes. So here I am. I'm just taking a quick break around the corner. Cheeseburgers these days are getting tinier and tinier, guys. Yeah, so just a bit of people watching, tidying up, and one more ukay ukay to go. The reason why I continued is because at this point I had only spent 300 pesos, so I still had some room in my budget. There were a lot of bags that day, and I did try to browse because I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna find any clothes anymore. But I didn't see any bags that I wanted to get. There's the back part that has a lot of sale items, so they had things for 45, 50 pesos. So the sleeveless tops were so. This is so beautiful, by the way. It is so Art Deco 20s, but I didn't get it. Another 20 10s or even early 2000s actually kind of denim skirt. Oh my gosh, I probably would have gagged to see something like this if I were like 13 years old again. Anyway, very nice sine qua non skirt. I tried it on actually. It's so pretty, but I don't usually buy shoes in the ukay ukay, but I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the shoes they had on display. A lot of them were in near brand new condition. Like, look at these ones. They're like a soft mocha and they're not quite tabbies, but I like that they're kind of pressed down there like that. This is a vintage pair, but I don't know if they were refurbished or but they're just in really good condition, so they looked like you could just wear them. These hush puppy ones were probably a yes for me if they were in my size. And yeah, just a little fake Manolo moment. Still pretty though, like even if you just wear them as silver ballet flats, they're so nice. Okay, I'm getting ready to go home, so I'm wearing a cap to prevent sun damage because sun damage is real, guys. So if you're ever walking outside, cover up. And here I am plying the streets of Anonas. And I passed by Kawilihan Bakery on my way home because I just want to go through the menu. And today I ordered 3 different things. So I got a Spanish bread, I got a pan de regla, and a hopia baboy. If you want to see my full Anonas Ukay haul, check out my TikTok at Margabi.